Yeah, if you just do the NVIDIA optimization, you'll definitely see a large improvement. Yeah, we downloaded more RAM because that's what you do in Cyberpunk, right? But like before, here here, I was getting 35, 40 frames, and looks like I'm sitting around 55 to 60 right now. And like the inventory, like this screen right here, it looked like hot garbage. And it looks better now because of the changes I made. The mirrors reflections look better. You remember that this looked like hot pixelated garbage. I mean, it's still not great because we still have some settings turned down, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. No changes on OBS. Other than what I normally have. Let's see. Seen something. The hell is it? Nope, not that. Yeah, there we go. All right. And the game's just so much smoother now. Let's see. One thing I did change that most people won't have an issue with in OBS is I'm no longer like recording locally because it's just too much demand for my system to broadcast in 1080p and play the game and record locally. Most people aren't doing that anyway, at least not on one system. Which kind of sucks because it means I got to pull my any kind of highlights from by using Twitch highlight system, which sucks because their compression is hot garbage. Okay. Or stash. Yeah, I accidentally broke down a gun that I probably shouldn't have. Hmm. I need to save any of this, it seems. We can break all this down. It's such an insane adjustment at the chiropractor today. It literally knocked the breath out of me and made my eyes tear up. It was nutty. Oh, I miss going to a chiropractor. I really do. Equipped. Yes. Okay, so that's what the blue little tech symbol or circuit board symbol behind. We don't need that. Yeah, I've got some skull. I got 2 curves in my spine, and it's been a long time since I've had any of it dealt with. All right, we need to store that. Working all this down. Not all of it, most of it. Galaxy t-shirt. Nice. Yeah, at one point, this was my highest armor shirt piece. So it was a bustier. You got a nice little Joker outfit, which I might save. Yeah, the skill tree is insane. There's a lot of ways you can go, and I'm really hoping you can do it like a new game plus, do a new playthrough where you can roll your skills into a new playthrough just so you can explore it more fully. I've had 5 lockup vertebrae in my neck. I laughed really hard when the doctor was showing me. And a lot of people have been complaining about the game where it's like hey, you need a transmog system because you end up looking ridiculous. And well, you know what? They do. It's called clothing sets. Oh yeah, weapons we need to break down as well. Where's my unicorn? This is the black unicorn katana, which is a reference to the unicorn in Witcher 3. The razor-like blade is merciless as death itself. The guard is fashioned from premium materials, and the handle is crafted so exquisitely it belongs in a museum. Most importantly, it remains light and nimble to wield because it was forged DRM-free. I just caught wind that a new Perfect Dark game is coming out. Perfect Dark. Not familiar. Sounds familiar, but developed by Rare and owned by Microsoft. So it's one of the Microsoft acquisitions they made last year, I think. So give me a synopsis of what Perfect Dark is. Like I said, it sounds familiar, but we're going to hold on to this, but we're going to equip our not our beam rifle, our rifle. Yeah. We need to be careful what we break down here. do want to keep a shotgun just in case for certain scenarios. Really like the way this handles, but actually submachine gun's what we actually need to go with. So we're doing rifles. Oh, assault rifle probably falls into that as well. We'll hold on to one of those as well. I'm going for a rifle submachine gun build with maybe a little bit of focus into melee as well. Depends on how many skill points we actually end up getting in the long run. Here we go. Let's see. Upgrades. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get these rare components. Play an agent that's doing sort of like internal affairs investigations, and you find out the company you're working for is shady as all fuck. So you end up hunting down the corrupt members of the council and killing them, and then aliens attack. No meme here. Aliens actually attack, and you get to defend the world from aliens. It's a lot. It's amazing. Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on it, and I'm sure you'll help keep me informed as well. All right, we're going to store that. We want to store all the Witcher stuff because apparently you can upgrade it. Okay, so our character got points into assault, so rifles and submachine guns. John, I don't know. I'm hoping we can reset our character at some points once we get a lot more points and kind of rebuild if we want. Because there's a lot I want to play around with. Oh, we have a secret tree here. That's probably our. I don't want to spoil anything for Defiance here. Our secret skill tree for our new friend, our new occupant. Just had the strongest urge to go plug in my Nintendo 64, play the original all the way through again, but it's such a hard fucking game. I don't know how I beat it on the hardest difficulty. As a kid, I was savage. Speaking of hard difficulty, I'm thinking about upping my difficulty on this game to the hardest difficulty. Because while it was challenging on this difficulty, the hard setting. I'm kind of wanting more of a challenge. Yeah. That makes you reload to the last checkpoint. That's fine. But that also means it undid. I should have saved my game before. God damn it. I just completely undid the last 20 minutes of everything I've done. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not wearing a fedora. I think we'll hold on to that. Oh. It's hard to say. I mean, it's obviously too early to tell on this game right now, based on the optimization at launch. We'll see how the game plays after all my adjustments today. Let's see. The game's released in 2020. Like, I know Last of Us Part 2 got Game of the Year, which, based on the reviews and watching people play, that is utter horseshit. While it's a great game, from what I've seen of it, I haven't played it, doesn't deserve Game of the Year. Graphically, it's amazing. Um, the games released this year. There we go. One that sticks out in my brain is the Final Fantasy remake. God, I'm only up to March. Well, if you're going by the Game Awards, they've already announced the winner of that. Well, Doom is cool. I don't like it simply because it's like it makes me feel like I'm an ADHD squirrel on crack. Anytime I watch anyone play that, it's just so much to take in. I'm kind of a stop and smell the roses kind of player. And like you have little time to actually enjoy your surroundings in that game. Hmm. I'm seeing a lot of games released that were early access games. They're not actually final games yet. They've already announced the Game Awards winners though. Last of Us 2 got it for Game of the Year. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'm thinking for me, it would be the Final Fantasy remake. But the Game Awards, Game of the Year is Last of Us Part 2. The Mobile Portable Game Award went to Among Us. VR, AR game, Half-Life Alyx. Story and narrative, Last of Us Part 2. Art direction, Ghost of Tsushima, which I really want to play. Audio and music, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Game direction and design, Last of Us Part 2. Characters and performance, Laura Bailey as Abby in Last of Us Part 2. So Last of Us Part 2 just took the show. I mean, if you honestly think that any award show isn't rigged, you're being naive. You haven't looked into it. I mean, story-wise, there's a lot of people that have complaints about it. But that being said, I think you would enjoy it. Just prepare yourself. Like I watched a lot of the spoiler moments of that game. All right. Stash. Store that. Break that down. All right. I'm really hoping the game really opens up where we're about to start off at. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Roguelike was Kirby's Air Ride. All right. That's better. All right. Home sweet home, right?
Takemura here. We must meet. Come to Tom's Diner.
Why would I do that?
Because I am the one who saved your life.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
That will not happen anytime soon. And so what? If you intend to leave, you must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled. Tom's Diner. I am waiting.
Okay.
Oh shit, not good.
Relic malfunction.
Back to your doghouse!
Go fuck yourself.
Why?
You're an exit! Hear me?